Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. Ever since we started this podcast series entitled Idaho versus Kohberger, our number one concern, going over every single item on the docket in 5-minute or less episodes, as well as the items that have been withheld from the public that are under seal and that continue to be under seal, as itemized on the case summary page, our number one concern is the precedent that this case may be setting with respect to the First Amendment. A great part of this case has been closed and sealed to the public, and we have published content when the various motions to seal documents in discovery, which is evidence. We've also produced content on our sister YouTube channel, and we have had a few live events on that YouTube channel. We had scheduled earlier this month a public event on our YouTube channel that was entitled Public Trial, Secret Trial, the precedent on the First Amendment that this case has been setting as it relates to freedom of speech and of the press. Since we scheduled that live event, there has been a major development concerning the First Amendment in this case that has occurred, and that is the re-emergence of the media coalition to try to set aside this gag order. The media coalition has tried twice in 2023 to set it aside. Once they went directly to the Idaho Supreme Court, were unsuccessful there. We're told that you should go to the district court first. We're a court of last, not first resort. Media Coalition did just that, joining the Gonzalez family, who were the first group who attempted to challenge this gag order, which has been in effect in one way or another since January 3rd, 2023. All efforts to do so have been unsuccessful. Media Coalition filed documents on July 3rd, 2025, one day after Mr. Kohberger pled guilty to all 5 of the first-degree felonies that he was facing and that he was going to stand trial for, as far as the public knew, commencing August 18th. That trial date has been struck from the record. It has been vacated. If you look at the case summary page, there is no trial anymore by virtue of the entry of those guilty pleas. And so what the media has done is has demanded that that gag order be immediately rescinded, because the reasons for it, the primary reasons, as submitted by the state and the defense when they first stipulated to this gag order back on day 4 of this proceeding, January 3rd, 2023, was the Sixth Amendment, the concern about pretrial publicity impacting Mr. Kohberger's and, as they put it, the state's right to a fair trial. It doesn't exist anymore. There is no trial anymore. And Mr. Kohberger has not filed any document as of today, the July 10th, 2025, to challenge the entry of guilt. And therefore, as of right now, all matters are proceeding towards sentencing. Given these recent developments, we're anticipating that the state and the defense will be filing responses in opposition to the setting aside of that gag order. We're anticipating a hearing on the matter. And given these recent developments, it just seems more practicable that the live that we had scheduled for the 13th should be on the 20th instead of July, which will be closer to the sentencing date and which will hopefully give us an opportunity to review any responses from the state of Idaho and the defense, and also review any replies that the media may submit responding to the state and the defense's position. There may even be a hearing that's scheduled between now and sentencing. So in light of the foregoing, we'd like to invite you to join us on the 20th of July. I have provided a link in the description to this podcast episode. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us today.